Nutrition is probably one of the most important things in terms of your physical fitness, mental fitness, through a whole season.
What would you say to anyone who says all you do is sit in a car?
I say it's true.
I really want to say get stuffed.
There's a lot more to it. There's a lot that people don't see, which is the frustrating thing about it. And you're not just driving, you're driving to the limit.
You kind of just see a helmet in the car, but there's a lot that goes on with 4 or 5 Gs acting on your body for an hour and a half. Not my idea of relaxing. You need to be physically fit before the races to make sure that when you jump in the car at the start of the year, you're ready to go.
The pre-season is probably the most important part of just setting up for the year. It's kind of hard to play catch-up if you're not prepared by the first race.
Pre-season is really the only time of the whole year where you actually get to train in a good routine for a decent amount of time.
We have no driving or no travelling or very few extra commitments, marketing, media. We can really focus on the training. It's where we get our biggest volume of work done.
That off-season is key. We actually need a piece of recovery from a very, very hard, arduous season, but then quite quickly start to precondition for that next season. And then, like with any training program, what we call periodization, you need to start to build that up.
So the areas of the body that the driver needs to focus on when training are the neck, the trunk, and their legs. We train the neck using the cable machine, and then the most specific way is through driving the car.
Trying to keep your neck strong in the off-season is very important.
In most day-to-day life is the thing that you kind of lose the most. You never really use your neck muscles living a normal life. Making sure that you don't lose it and you kind of keep that at a good level all the way through the winter is just as important. But driving the car at the end of the day helps you prepare a lot more for when the first race comes.
Being an F1 driver, having the right diet is very, very important. We have to try and stay at a certain weight. You don't really want to be above sort of 78 kilos because then you'll be over that weight limit and you lose performance.
It's very important to have the right diet for performance. You need to be lean and you need to be fueling yourself with the correct foods to make sure that you're able to sustain performance throughout the course of the season.
Sometimes we have back-to-back races, sometimes back-to-back-to-back, where you might have 1 or 2 days to firstly recover, but then also prepare and keep your training up. You're never really going to gain strength or energy. It's always about maintaining it through good sleep, good eating, good nutrition in general.
We really have to think very hard about the nutritional component and how we manage these physiological challenges. How do we make a team less tired? How do we make ourselves more alert? And nutrition is a really important tool in that. Optimum Nutrition have a leading reputation in building really good quality products.
Everything is tailored and made specifically for my needs, for what I'm lacking in. This affects your ability to perform at the correct level through a whole season. This is my recovery, my preparation, how I can perform at the best level day in, day out.